Hello guys, welcome to this video. In this video I'm gonna teach you about swapping. Swapping the values of two variables. So swapping means that interchanging the values of two variables. Let's see here, I'm gonna declare two variables. For example, let's say first variable named x is equal to 10 and another variable, let's say y is equals to 20. X is initialized a 10 value and y is initialized a value of 20. So the swapping means that interchanging the values of these two variables. So if we swap these values, then after swapping the value of x will be 20 and the value of y will be 10. So how we can done the swapping? So to make the swapping or to make the values interchange, we have we are required another third variable named as a temporary variable. You can also write any name of this variable. You can also write here z x y z. So I write here a temporary variable. So how does the swapping occur? So if we want to swap the value of these variables, so for this purpose I have to write the value of x in temporary variable. When I will save the value of x in temporary variable, then the value of x will be overwritten by the value of y, that is 20. Now the value of x is overwritten and 10 value is overwritten by the value of 20. Now as before the assigning the value to x, we have initialized the value of x to another variable another temporary variable. Now we can reinitialize or override the value of the y variable with the value of the temporary variable, that is 10. So here you can see that by using this method swapping is done and the values of the variables x and y are interchanged. So I'm gonna write here a code to swapping the values of these two variables. Let's see the code. So I'm gonna write here before swapping value of x is so here is a variable x. So I'm gonna save the file. Here's similar here for the value of x. Similar for the value of before swapping the value of y. Similarly for the value of y, here will be the variable y. Now I write here the algorithm for swapping the values of these two variables. So first of all, let's see that the temp variable will be initialized the value of the x variable. Then the value of the x variable will be overwritten by the value of the y variable. Then the value that is stored in a temporary variable will be initialized to the value of the y variable. Now the variable y equals temporary variable. Now by using this method we can swap the values of these two variables x and y. If we don't use temp variable, we cannot swap the values of these two variables. So a third variable is required for swapping. Now this is a code for swapping variable. Now I'll write here echo statements, copy this and paste these statements here. So here I'll use after. After swapping, the value of x is this and the value of y is this. Now I'm gonna save this file, open a web browser. Here you will see that before swapping the value of x is equal to 10 and before swapping the value of y is equal to 20. So after executing the swapping code, the code that I have written to swap the values, so when the code is executed, then the values of x and y variables are interchanged. This means that swapped. So after swapping the value of x is equal to 20, that was 10 before swapping, and similarly the value of y is equal to 10, that was 20 before swapping. So guys, this is a concept of swapping. We can also swap strings like this using this code. So just initialize the values of string here instead of integers, so you can also swap strings variables. So hopefully guys you have understood that how we can swap the values of variables. So thanks for watching this tutorial. I'll see you in the next tutorial.